The amazing thing about this painting is that it really distills perhaps all of Richter's most rigorous conceptual and avant-garde aesthetic picture making. At this critical moment of 1974, he's experimenting with a wide range of different influences in his painting, having come out of his extraordinary black and white photorealist paintings. I'm extraordinarily excited today to talk about Gerhard Richter's monumental and ultimately avant-garde masterpiece, 4096 Farben, painted in 1974 as the absolute apogee of his colour chart series. Richter is arguably one of the most inventive, Machiavellian even, and most rigorous painters of the last 50 or 60 years. For any collector who is interested in buying truly a museum quality work, this presents a singular opportunity. This is one of the few works which we've handled in recent history which has the most profound museum retrospective and ultimately has been exhibited in so many key Gerhard Richter exhibitions over the years. It is a fundamentally important painting, not only in the colour chart series, but I think in all of Richter's output. This painting, in fact, appears on the cover of Volume 2 of the famous Gerhard Richter catalogue Raisonné, prepared by Detmar Elger. It's equally the painting upon which Richter's memorable commission for the stained glass window of Cologne Cathedral was identically based on this very picture. When he first started this series, it was very deliberately about not only using a ready-made colour chart, but then developing this series using algorithmic data and getting away from the idea that artists who were gestural abstract artists were almost divine. This painting is the amalgamation of three very distinct phases of colour chart theory that Gerhard Richter started in 1966 and concluded indeed with this picture in 1974, which brought to an end this very scientific, very rationalised form of abstraction, using simple, pure colour, but in highly designed algorithmic type patterns to create these extraordinary colour-filled environments. The process of making this artwork is based firstly on a very strong conceptual, rigorous basis. In the first case, you have the colour-filled painting, just a basic industrial colour chart in a paint shop, which he then adopts and uses in a ready-made pop art manner just to replicate something that exists in the physical world. That series starts in 1966, and then in 1971, Richter rigorously reapplies the theory and starts to mix his own colours in a number of paint colours or individual shades up to about 192, but with these very distinct white borders isolating each particular square of colour. In 1973, the third and final part of this extraordinary colour chart development, he develops even greater range of colouring, up to 1024. He wanted to make sure that the number was divisible by 4 to make sure that the scale of the painting came out with a very specific definition. But in this picture, you've got the ultimate realization of this theory by presenting 4 batches of 1024 in this final 4096 ultimatum, if you like. They're very specifically applied, without any borders between them. What you see is very minimal contact from the artist's hand. It's almost as if it's been machine made, and in fact, it almost looks like modern day digital art. In that respect, it actually pre-envisages much of the digital art that we're seeing today. There are, in fact, only 14 pictures that measure 2 meters 50 and above in a format like this. 11 of those pictures by Gerhard Richter are indeed in museums. And when one stands in front of this picture, all one can feel is a great interaction with pure colour, pure abstraction, pure aesthetic rationalization as well, as one is enveloped by the pure form and plasticity of this picture, as well as the force of Richter's imagination. Sotheby's has the privilege of handling this picture as one of the great highlights of our forthcoming contemporary art sale in New York on the 18th of May.